is 25 minutes past 1, and all day today on GB News we're following what promises to be the largest farmer protest yet, descending on Westminster. We're expecting thousands of tractors, which of course have already been arriving in Parliament. My co-host Emily Carver is there throughout the programme today, and indeed on later into the afternoon too. Delighted to be joined by Emily now. Emily, what's the scene on the ground?
Well, there's a lot of anticipation here. We're going to have speeches from about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's also a debate going on in Parliament from 4:30 on an e-petition against this inheritance tax decision. Labour government behind me and around me, surrounding me, are huge numbers of tractors. Hundreds, if not thousands, will be descending here and are descending very much now. Still, all try to squeeze into this area to make their voices heard. I'm delighted to be joined by Conservative James Cleverly with me. James, why are you here?
I've got a rural constituency, and I've spoken to my farmers about the potential impact of this incredibly poorly thought through policy. But even if I didn't have a rural constituency, we all eat food, and this is the food production industry. If we undermine this sector, everybody suffers. And this is an incredibly poorly thought through, rushed, botched, ill-conceived policy which will damage our food security, damage our rural economy, put a whole load of businesses out of business, and the best thing that the Labour government could do is drop it completely right now.
Now, we know why the Labour government say that they're doing this. They say it's to raise money and that those with large shoulders should bear the burden. What do you say to that?
These people don't have broad shoulders. These businesses operate right on the verge of profitability. Many of them operate at an operating loss. They don't have cash in the bank. They don't have money to sit there to pay this tax. The idea that these people are wealthy and have broad shoulders and can easily afford this is completely wrong. And anyone that has looked at the economy, looked at the numbers behind rural businesses will recognise that these people are right on the edge of profitability if they make a profit at all, and going after them with this stupid tax is going to put a lot of them out of business.
Like yourself, I've been speaking to large numbers of farmers here today and in the last few months as well, and it's not just about the inheritance tax, is it? There's a lot of concern about cheap imports, a lot of people concerned about substandard imports undercutting, also supermarkets not necessarily paying enough for the produce that's grown in this country. Now, that is something that also was very much the case during the Conservatives' leadership as well. What do you say to those concerns?
Well, we have got a pragmatic reason to support farmers, and we absolutely have done. In the conversation I've had with farmers, they said they don't mind competing with imported products as long as those products are of similar standards and that it's a level playing field. But in the conversations I've had, they're also saying this really is the straw that's breaking the camel's back. That there are a load of challenges with regard to farming as a sector, and this is adding pressure on top of pressure on top of pressure. And those businesses, those farming businesses that have diversified, are being punished for diversifying. And this, I think, is a real wake-up call.
And is Kemi Bain not going to go on this? You know, in the House of Commons, is she going to hold the government to account on this one?
I have absolutely no doubt. Kemi is my constituency neighbour next door. She has a rural community just like I do. I know that she is absolutely passionate about this, and she will hound the government until they do the right thing and drop this stupid tax.
OK, well, James Cleverly, thank you very much indeed for your time. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. That was James Cleverly, the